you're seeing is being done live in one take. All the sound effects, music, different camera angles, changing graphics and stuff like that. We have drone footage from Sky of the Universe. You can follow him on YouTube. Someone give me a 1 if this is working. My name is Jack Casey, and you're watching A Bass Guy Show, and this is episode 1636 of A Bass Guy Show today. And we've got some cool things in store. We have Frankie MacDonald. As you can see behind me here, we have a tape cassette on the wall. And we have bringing sort of a week, a theme week back. We used to have theme weeks all the time. And recently I have been working hard on my Patreon. And I've been making a lot of videos I have a tape cassette vault that I've collected for 35 years of cassette tapes from around the world. I used to do radio shows and things like that, pretend radio shows. I'd make like pretend podcasts for people at Christmas and send them around the world and stuff like that. And I'm still doing that. And I'm starting to digitalize a lot of it and turn it into video and put it on my Patreon, so there's less censorship, no advertising, and I can even get away with some extra cool stuff there. So if you want to check it out, you can. As I said, at 10:45 p.m. we have Frankie MacDonald, and I always like to explain the show at the very beginning for any new viewers that the reason I started this show is because I used to be a full-time musician. I was living in Scotland and the UK and Europe, and I had a bad back, and it led into 2 spinal surgeries. And you can check out on my YouTube channel, Bass Guy Show Backstory, if you want to put that into your YouTube, Bass Guy Show Backstory. So I won't bore you with that. And I started the show as a way to not give up music. And so I kind of, that whole coronavirus thing where everyone had to stay home and everyone started podcasting from home. I did that back in 2013 because of my back. And here we are with the show. It's extremely quiet here tonight, so I don't even know if this is working or not. So let me go get my phone and we'll find out. And while I'm doing that, and I've explained the show quickly enough, let's go to the new theme of the show. So welcome to A Bass Guy Show. We're also streaming vertically, so when I put in images like that, I have to do it by hand. And here's the new intro. We'll be back in 2 seconds.
Let's power up the toasters.
It's live right here on the internet from beautiful Montreal, Canada. Prepare your innards for music, comedy, live guests, gimmicks, and more. Buckle up and get ready for a Shaka Springboard Blast Bag.
Hello and welcome to Cassie McCrosby, the first viewer of the show. Thank you, Cassie McCrosby. Hello and welcome to The One. So hello and welcome to episode 1636 of Bass Guy Show. I hope you're well wherever you are. Let me know what country you're in. What's in your pockets? What's to the closest of the left to you? And all of that fun social media interactive stuff. So while I'm explaining things and putting on the intro, I'm actually doing 100 million buttons to get the show ready and working. And honestly, I've been doing this for about 13 or 14 years and I'm still struggling to learn how to do everything. But we're having fun. Today's show kind of wrote itself. Last Wednesday, this March 25th, marked the 2-year anniversary of the passing of my younger brother. And it's not been easy, to say the least. At least we forget to live in the hearts of others is not to die. And today we're going to celebrate the life of my brother Thomas Casey. Some of you may have known him on the older shows because I was living here doing the Bass Guy Show. I only called it that. It's now called A Bass Guy Show because the computer said put in a name for your show, and I was on this platform called Concert Window in 2013, and I was speaking to a guy at the time. At the time, I had a kind of online friend who was doing the voice for Family Guy, and he said to me, "Isn't it a novel idea, Bass Guy, that when the coronavirus came on and every single person went online to do a show?" Because I had already been doing it for like 5 years, and I just kind of again got oversaturated. As the show wrote itself, the tape cassette weekend, as you saw in the thumbnail, we're going to play a tape cassette. I will play 1 or 2 songs. We are going to have Frankie MacDonald, the world famous weather sensation from Sydney, Nova Scotia, one of my best friends in the world. I went to meet him in Sydney, Nova Scotia, and we call each other every second day. And he's a great guy. He's going to be on the show in about half an hour, and you can ask him your questions. We might have a surprise guest call in. Hopefully not. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Just joking. And a weird thing happens with the Zoom call because I was on Skype for 13 years. And by the way, hello and welcome to the 1006, and hello to Cassie. Very quiet lately, extremely quiet. Sometimes the algorithm just like boom and they help you, and sometimes just absolutely nothing. And I always say, the better my show does, the more graphics, the more content, the more guests, the more work, the more effort, nobody shows up. I could be sitting on the toilet taking a dump and I would do better. But there is hope, because in a world where the empaths are pushed aside and the narcissists and narcissism is rewarded, the worse you are, you get the top jobs in the world or the country or whatever, next door. And one day that's going to all reverse. And today I kind of got a smell of that reversal when year after year I've been looking at the Montreal Jazz Festival lineup. We have one of the biggest music festivals in the world here, the last week of June, the first week of July. And every year it's like, it's cool shows and everything, but every year I was like, man, when I was a kid, we had Weather Report and Pat Metheny and UZEB, and I followed UZEB around everywhere. You can see my albums on the wall. And this year, I looked at the lineup and I was just stunned. It's incredible. It's absolutely fucking amazing. Sorry, I only swear when I care. So, it's funny because the headliner is, well, the headliner's amazing. It's Lionel Richie singing with Earth, Wind and Fire. No big deal. For only $790 million a ticket. Sold out 3 years ago. So I don't know what that is, but they do have free big shows, and UZEB was one of the biggest. It was the biggest show at the time. And it's funny, I ask people constantly in Montreal and Quebec, hey man, have you heard of the band UZEB? And they're like, oh no, I don't know. The biggest jazz fusion band ever in Canada? Like, there's Rush and then there's UZEB, except UZEB's like 8 trillion, million, zillion, billion, zillion, trillion times better, but you're not supposed to mention it. .com. Nope, don't know. So UZEB had 110,000 people I saw their last concert, and then their outside concert was the big finale. And this year, UZEB is coming out with a new documentary film that was privately raised, and that's going to be coming out in a theater during the Jazz Fest. Michel Cusson is playing with his new band that he's just announced called Voltage. Alain Caron is going to have a jazz trio with John Rooney, I think, on piano, is it? And a string section, classical musicians. There's too many good things. Victor Wooten and the Wooten clan. Victor Wooten, the bassist from Bela Fleck. Also, Bela Fleck will be playing. It's almost like all these bands that did really well together now I'll have all their own bands, and they're all playing within the same few days. Marcus Miller from Miles Davis, who's also a movie composer, film composer, as is Michel Cusson. And with Michel Cusson, you might remember him in Pointe Claire when we hired them for Michel Cusson and the Wild Unit. He does a lot of film, and his new band Voltage is going to be playing to a screen behind them, doing cinema works, I think. Christian McBride is playing. And this is the huge thing. Now, there's a band that's gone viral around the whole world, and they come from Saguenay, which is just the other side of Quebec here, but it's in Quebec. And it's a duo, and the guy is a looper, like me, except better. And they dress up as aliens and paper mache. Angine de Poitrine, which means angina. You know when you get sick and you have a chest infection? I had it once when I lived in Poland on New Year's Eve. Angina. A doctor came by the house. There was fireworks going off. I was in Poland. I think they gave me a hot beer with egg in it. That's one of their recipes over there. Angine de Poitrine, they do looping, and the drummer, simple drum kit, the smallest drum kit you can imagine, covered in cloth, and they're aliens that come from Earth, and they kind of do a comedy thing, and they never speak English or French. They just go, they do the little triangle thing. You might have seen them on the internet. They went absolutely viral around the world, and so they're blowing up. They were on Rick Beato, just mentioned them. I see a lot of people, they're kind of like musicians like them. Hello to Zaiden. I thought it was Zildjian. Hello to Zaiden B. Welcome. I like to welcome everybody. So quiet here tonight, but we got a lot to get through. And it's just nice to see so many cool things on the Jazz Fest. This Angine de Poitrine, which is angina, they're very anti-capitalism, but with a sense of humor. And that's what Banksy, my favorite, the street artist who just got known to the world apparently. I don't believe it, but they have a political message, but they don't preach it. They kind of just suggest it and leave it up to you. The guy has a double neck guitar, like in Led Zeppelin. It's a guitar and a bass, two different necks. But the frets, it looks like he made it himself or his friends helped him make it. Everything's completely lo-fi and handmade. It reminds me of Die Antwoord from South Africa, Zef, And the guy's neck, he has microtones. So it's not fretless, which is infinity notes, but usually on a guitar and on a piano, you have 12 notes. That's what makes our modern music. Half of those notes are the major scale. The guy has microtones, so there's notes between the notes. So if you think of the theme song Jaws, that's a minor second, right? We all know that here on the chat, right? So you got da-da, Stefan in Slovakia. Da-da, da-da. So instead of just da-na, da-na, there's a note between those two notes. Da-na, da-na, da-na. I can show you on fretless. So it's fucked up. It's crazy. And they play in odd time signatures. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, every breath you take, it's been a hard day's night, wild thing. Every single song in the whole world, free bird. they're singing like Dave Brubeck. Ding 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 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5, or Pink Floyd, money, it's a gas, ding ba ding boom doom 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 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2. So they're playing in odd time signatures. He's looping it. And they talk to each other between, and they have like a cult following. So it's more like prog rock. It's closer to Frank Zappa. I call it Miles Davis meets Banksy meets the Little Prince. I don't know why Little Prince, the French, Quebecois, France thing. And they have a little cult following, and they're doing amazing. And they did their thing on the internet. And musicians around the world, hello Jarrell, are saying, wow, some new stuff finally. Like, how long... Not to knock anybody, but how long can you play the Beatles or Bob Marley for? Till the end of time. Show 'em FM. Black and Black, hit the sack. Over and over and over. And we're prisoners in our own minds, and it's the same form over. Okay, I get it. It's been 70 years. Let's try something new. Like there was bebop, there was blues, there was jazz, there was disco, there was punk, and now there's Angine de Poitrine. And I know there's lots of different bands doing that, but these guys made it. And they haven't done a gig anywhere yet in the world. They've played little concerts here in Quebec for a couple of years working at it. You can just tell by watching the videos. And they're headlining the free concert at the Montreal Jazz Festival this year. Someone could tell me the date. I think it's June 27th or something. And I have a feeling it's going to go nuts. I think the people will really react to it. It's not jazz, but it's not jazz. It relates to the younger people, which is good because that's what we need. We don't need Kenny G playing, It's a Wonderful World, which Pat Metheny was highly against. It's engaging people, and people are talking about it. And I think that it's, unless the weather's crazy, even if the weather's crazy, I think, there's my reminder that Frankie's calling soon. I think it's going to be, it's just going to be historical. I think it's going to be like, not like Woodstock or something, but it's going to be effing mental. So we have all of that happening. We have the tape cassette, and I think I'll start now with a little song so people are not like, hey man, how come you aren't playing a bass? Hey man, stop talking. And then when I play music, everyone leaves, and then people say, hey man, stop talking and stop playing the bass and talk. So there you go, Frankie MacDonald. We're going to play a tape cassette, and this tape cassette that you're going to hear, I would like to feature my Patreon.
Larry, let's power up the toasters.
Okay, stop, Larry. Today, by the way, is, how do I do all this? It's difficult now. I'm doing 2 shows at once now. There's a vertical separate show. You can switch vertical or horizontal. The link is in the description of the chat and underneath the video. And you can tip a Bass Guy Show by going to bassguyshow.com and clicking on the yellow pedal, and you can help the show. Or you can join my Patreon, and by joining the Patreon, you'll be able to hear the tape cassette. Today's show is going to be featuring the tape cassette. My show is live every Friday at this time, wherever you are. Get a yellow Post-it note or cut out a piece of paper and stick it on your fridge and write down Bass Guy Show every Friday at this time in Sweden or Australia or wherever you are. And like I said, you can join my Patreon for $5 American a month, and I've been working my ass off. I've been working like crazy for 3 months. I made about 25 new full feature-length videos. No advertising, no censorship, all of that cool stuff. And if you want to help the show, that's a great way to do it, because you just have to sign up once, and then once you're signed up, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to watch. You don't have to get involved. You don't have to do anything. And on that note, I know people are like, oh, Bass Guy. I had one guy, I just delete people now when they piss me off. And I deleted someone last week. They're like, I like your show, Bass Guy, but you shouldn't complain, and you have to get in. You have to pay your dues, and you have to play for a while before people will tip you. I'm like, dude, I've been playing for 38 frickin' years. Suck my manky ring hole. Oh man, I was giving it full laldy for ages, mate. You didn't ken, like, your bum sticking out the window away and Bill, your radio agent, you're daft. You didn't ken what you're speaking about. You're haver and pish, as they might say in Perthshire. So I'm all over the place. I'm trying to explain everything, and as I'm explaining, okay, we have no more food store in my freaking place, so we're gonna go pick up a few goods now. So on the chat board, please let me know what you'd like me to pick you up. Jarrell, maybe I can get you some salt and vinegar crisps. I don't know what you like. Spicy, I don't know. I find they're too spicy. And put Ryan W. Okay. Put Ryan W. That doesn't mean anything to me, but hello Stefan in Slovakia. Maybe I'll pick you up some Dva Seriok Vaniliovia. And yeah, I'm speaking a lot because I'm having fun. And we're going to relax tonight also. We're going to check out Bass Guy City, see what's up, take a few calls, go to the Couche-Tard, pick up some snow show snacks. And just relax at Hotel Bass Guy Show. And I think I'll start off with a song. There's always too much to fit in. But if you join my Patreon, you're going to be able to see way more stuff and help the show at the same time. There's always a thing on my mind, and if it doesn't get off my mind, I come back to it. Billy Connolly taught me that. And I used to live in Partick, Scotland, where Billy Connolly was from. And if anyone's ever bored of the same old pish on TV and YouTube, I have a great recommendation for you. Go check out a show called Still Game from Glasgow, Scotland. It's funny, and you'll learn a little bit about Glasgow. And the show is set in Mary Hill, where I used to live there at one point. I'm poor, and I have no money, and all my music is free. All my videos are free. I have 50 albums, 2,500 videos, and about 300 on Patreon. I give out everything free. You can even join, I forgot to say that, you can join Patreon for free. Try it out, and if you don't like it, you can just stay there for 17 years. And then maybe after 17 years, you can say, you know what? Bass Guy just deserves, a Mae West and a Coke. And I'm poor, and I basically only go to the store to buy toilet and soap and stuff like that. And I've been doing this for decades because music doesn't exist anymore. I put 38 years into it. I gigged around the world. There's no dental plan. There's no, there's no retirement. There's nothing. You spend your whole life making people happy on the most important days in their lives. And then when it's time to pay back, some people help though. I would like to thank Gary Bowes. He did help, and it didn't show up on my computer for a while. But there's Van Gogh and Stefan and Gary Bowes, and then the patrons. You know who you are. When I'm complaining about the tippers, it's because 99.9% of people never help ever. And there's a lot of lurkers, local people that watch in town that never help, never sign in, never say anything, but they watch over and 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 over, whether it's once every 3 months or whatever. There's a place in hell for you. It's not funny. So I got my surprise. I call it surprise because I like to ignore it. My internet bill came in for my website, bassguyshow.com. If you ever want to check it out, it's here, bassguyshow.com. $240. I know it's rude to talk about money, but fuck it. I need toilet paper. $240 I just had to pay for my annual website fee. And then my VPN and then my internet provider, it came to almost $400. I can't afford that. And when I say thank you for the tips from everybody last year, it came to like $37.48. But I appreciate it, and I thank you. Join my Patreon. You'll get lots of cool shit. I'm going to stop talking now and play some music. Thank you for your time. Musicians are just as essential as doctors. They are the one. But you don't have to pay musicians because it's a thing in the air that's free. That's what Napster showed us. Mark Zuckerberg invents applications that get your children addicted to things, and then bad things happen. Give them all your money, not Jack playing a song about love. Okay, I'm going to shut up now and play some music. Bass Guy Loves You, No Fear. We have Frankie MacDonald coming up very soon, in 15 minutes. We're going to play a tape that's supposed to be an hour and a half long. I don't know if I'll play the whole thing. It's for Tom, and it's me, Tom, and Larry. So it's Up a Ladder Guy, Bass Guy, and Larry the producer, which is actually myself. Our friend Larry the producer is Kurt, and I am Bass Guy, and Thomas is Up a Ladder Guy, who just passed away. and we're gonna play some. I'll play a snippet of it for you, before I get the next song ready. Which is just I'm not ready because I've been so busy. It's like to do the show, and then to do all the Patreon videos, and then to get a cassette, and sometimes it's on a CD. I got to put it on an old computer drive. I got to play it, convert it, load it, rip it, move it over, download it, upload it, put it onto the next computer, make the whole thing, make the text, it's fucking insane. I have no time. And then the store, we have no fucking food store in my town, so it's 3 hours on the train, and then they cancel the train. So anyway, here's a snippet of what you get if you decide to tip bass guy 1 penny a decade.
Oh no, why did you come to Zorka? Captain, please not help me. Help yourself, fuck. Captain. Why are you on the planet Zorka, human? Because I'm looking for clever on my planet.
Hey, Kurt, I never give you much attention. I learned to speak another language, and whenever time I walk down the street, it won't make sense.
I can't even play guitar.
It's out of tune. So we'll have more of that soon. I'm not sorry to over-explain. I like to involve people from the past, the present, and the future. Thank you, Sky of the Universe. Stefan. What would we do without music, says Stefan in Slovakia.
I'm so annoyed right now. My housekeeper's arm is still broken, so I have no one to clean my room and do my laundry. I don't understand why she can't just use her other arm. I'm so annoyed right now.
is also playing. She's amazing on the bass. The blues too. Every day I have the blues. Every day. Every day I have the blues. Where's in trouble, baby? Damn right, it's you I hate to lose. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Where the hell am I anyway? How come I'm not wearing underwear? I packed my suitcase, baby. Move a little further down the line. Suitcase, baby. Move a little further down the line. Ain't nobody there worrying. Ain't nobody there crying. That's alright, I got my guitar.
don't understand why she can't just use her other arm.
He was begging me to do a Christmas haul, but now that I actually did one, those same people are calling me spoiled and ungrateful. You can hate all you want, but at the end of the day, you wish you were me. Like, yes, I am spoiled, but I am not ungrateful. Just because I didn't ask for a Tiffany ring doesn't mean I don't like the Tiffany ring. I don't love it, but I do like it, and I'm still wearing it. I'm happy with all of my presents, but I do wish I would have gotten a Pagani instead of the Dodge that I got, but that doesn't make me ungrateful for the other gifts that I got. I feel like you guys should be able to understand not getting a gift that you really wanted. That's why I got the $100,000, because I didn't get the Pagani. Paganis are $4 million, so I definitely will not be able to buy myself one with that money, but my dad said he will buy me one if I get my GPA to 3.8. Honestly, that's very doable, because right now it's 3.5. That was last I checked, so it might have dropped since then because I haven't been doing my work. A few days ago, I almost got robbed. Story time. Me and my sister went to the mall.
And I got the little ribbon. I bought the scarf separately, and then we wrapped it around.
And you can also do it in like a little bow right here. The SA did it, and it was so cute.
Like, it's just so cute and on.
Trains band. Every day, I have the blues. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Frankie McDonald coming up now. Every day, I got the blues. We're in trouble, baby. You're damn right. I got the blues. Oh,
I'm so annoyed right now. My housekeeper's arm is still broken, so I have no one to clean my room and do my laundry. I don't understand why she can't just use her other arm. I'm so annoyed right now. My housekeeper's arm is still broken, so I have no one to clean my room and do my laundry. I don't understand why she can't just use her other arm.
Someone was begging me to do a Christmas haul, but now that I actually did one, those same people are calling me spoiled and ungrateful. You can hate all you want, but at the end of the day, you wish you were me. Like, yes, I am spoiled, but I am not ungrateful. Just because I didn't ask for a Tiffany ring doesn't mean I don't like the Tiffany ring. I don't love it, but I do like it, and I'm still wearing it. I'm happy with all of my presents, but I do wish I would have gotten a Pagani instead of the Dodge that I got, but that doesn't make me ungrateful for the other gifts that I got. I feel like you guys should be able to understand not getting a gift that you really wanted. That's why I got the $100,000, because I didn't get the Pagani. Paganis are $4 million, so I definitely will not be able to buy myself one with that money, but my dad said he will buy me one if I get my GPA to 3.8. Honestly, that's very doable, because right now it's 3.5. That was last I checked, so it might have dropped since then because I haven't been doing my work. A few days ago, I almost got robbed. Story time, me and my sister went to the mall.
And I got the little ribbon. I bought the scarf separately. And
Okay, so we'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes with Frankie McDonald. There's problems often with Zoom, as I was trying to say at the beginning of the show. I invite the person via email and it doesn't work, so then I have to send them live a new email. So I'm going to go try that. And while you do, you can listen to the smooth sounds of myself on drums and fretless bass with Dr. Nair Mumstead, Barry on guitar. We'll be right back. So don't leave and tell everyone Frankie's up next. Bass Guy loves you, no fear. And thank you for your time and being here. Happy Friday. welcome See My Cast. Welcome Jason. Everybody follow Jason for good guitar. Very good guitar. Okay, so I just opened Zoom, Frankie.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, we bring you a minute early this time, Frankie MacDonald.
I'm doing great so far.
Frankie, where are you tonight?
I'm doing great so far. Joey Onley's performing the Blue Grotto in Kamloops, British Columbia on April 2nd.
How did the gig go?
Things are great so far. Joey Onley's performing on April 2nd, the day before Good Friday, and he's performing in Sunshine Coast in April 3rd, and he's performing in Vancouver, British Columbia on April 5th.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Frankie MacDonald calling in from Sydney, Nova Scotia, and you're at the Black Diamond, aren't you?
Yes, I'm at the Black Diamond right now. I'm showing you the Black Diamond bar in Sydney.
Can you say hi to my friend Jay Neubauer?
Hi, Jay Neubauer. I'm doing great so far. I think it's total time. Sydney, Nova Scotia, it's the last Friday of March, the last Bass Guy show of the month of March.
That's right, the last show, Beware the Ides of March. My brother Tom passed away 2 years ago on Wednesday on the 25th, and we're going to celebrate his life today after your interview through tape cassette medium.
And
That's
hi,
why
Monica. I'm doing great so far. Monica,
that's good for Monica. That's why I'm not being rude, but I am. That because I was talking about my brother passing away, and the reason I record things and do this show and share things on a silver platter is because a lot of the people that I document aren't here anymore. And one day you won't be here, Frankie, and I won't be here, and Monica won't be here. So it's important. Screw cars and money in your house and your bank account and all your bullshit. Take pictures and record stuff. Who's there? Who's there, Frankie?
About this, and I'll say hi to Monica Boyle. I'm doing great so far. Monica Boyle's in the chat.
Let's hear it for Monica. I hope you're well, Monica. She's trying to watch The Price is Right, Frankie.
Things are great so far. And Joey Onley's performing in Kamloops, British Columbia on Thursday, April 2nd.
Wait a second, I'm getting something in. Okay, my internet provider wants me to check that you're real, Frankie. Are you real?
I'm real right now. You're wiggling my fingers.
So you're not AI at all, are you, Frankie?
I'm not AI at all.
Frankie is not.
Here's me wiggling my fingers.
Frankie is not AI. So as I said, this is a one-person show, and Frankie, it must be cold out there. Watch your digits. It's freezing.
Yes, I'm showing you now. It's straight Sydney.
So as Frankie shows, he likes me to play some music. And look at Frankie. When you're a YouTuber, you're actually a thing called a photographer. And rather than content, it is a skill. And Frankie, you're an amazing filmer, so right on.
Just
brother.
imagine guy at the house in a nightclub. What does that mean? And the guy comes out and says, "There's a bouncer at the door."
What's all that loud music? Turn the loud music down. And there's a bouncer at the door. And the police come and they knock at the door. They go, "Sir, are you the owner of this house?"
Yes.
Is this a residential or a commercial area?
Residential.
Okay, let me check my paperwork here on the side. Sir, do you have a license for this operation?
No.
You come with me. You're under arrest.
And then the guy wakes. When the guy wakes up the next morning and say, "Mom, what happened?"
He says, "Son, your father cracked. He took the family credit card. He went to Reno Depot. He painted the house black, put up this big sound system. Coronavirus couldn't take it. He turned our house into a nightclub, and now he's in jail. Son, your father and I are getting
divorced." I was going to go visit his dad in jail. That means the guard will say, "Time's up."
So these are some of Frankie MacDonald's original jokes that he'll be doing
And
on
I
his
found
world
it
tour.
out. Dave Smith's doing great so far. I'll say hi to Dave Smith and Dave Smith, Doc Sampson, Jen Smith, Lord Octopus, Professor Octopus, Daisy Rampage, the host of Daisy Rampage podcast.
So yeah, hello to all of those people. Frankie, when you were a kid, did you ever mess around with tape recorders before the internet?
Tape recorders, that's a long time ago.
When you would tape record your own voice and then you could hear it back, like in school or something.
I had a black and white video camera a long time ago.
And you also did a thing with your high school. You made a movie, right?
Yeah.
He's 78 years old now. Says March 25th is my dad's birthday. Wow, that's amazing because Thomas passed away on March 25th, and Stefan in Slovakia, our oldest show viewer, he's been watching since 2013. His father's birthday is on 2025th, and your birthday and Tom's birthday is on April 14th. When's your birthday? The 28th,
24th.
Right? 24th. That's my brother Mike's birthday.
And this week, Trevor Garner passed away, the host of Trevor's Happy Hour podcast.
This week.
And Stefan's time spring ahead on March 29th.
On this week, okay. So all the dates are connected, and that's, Frankie, that's why we record stuff and film things, because we care about, we like life so much that we want to preserve it and share it, rather than just make lots of money.
And I wish Stefan's sister a happy birthday.
Is it Stefan's birthday? Sister, all right, March 27th.
Happy birthday, Stefan's sister, and have a great birthday, Frank Dowd.
Can you sing happy birthday, Frankie?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stefan's sister. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Frankie. That was amazing. You got a great voice, Frankie. Can you speak Scottish Gaelic, Frankie?
And that means I speak English.
I can't speak Scottish Gaelic, but I can speak Tuchter, which means you're a farmer. Like, all right, lad, no bad today. I'm away to see a man about a dog. Give it full, laldy.
This weekend coming up, Europe's time spring ahead this Saturday and the Sunday coming up over in Europe, including Stefan's area in UK and Slovakia, where Stefan lives. His time spring ahead this weekend.
So
Stefan has to go to bed 1 hour early this weekend due to time spring ahead tomorrow night.
Did you hear that, Stefan? You have to go to bed 1 hour early. That's right.
And the next weekend, time falls back in New Zealand and Sydney, Australia on Easter Sunday.
So today on the show, later on, Frankie, we're going to play a tape cassette. So I'll be able to lie down maybe for a bit. And we're going to play a tape cassette recording from 30 years ago when Larry, the producer, who's a real life person, he came to visit Thomas in Scotland in 1996. They were 17 years old. I was only 23, and I just started music school, and we were in a bedroom. We smoked a joint or something, and we made a tape cassette all weekend. And while everyone else went to the pub, we stayed home and made a tape cassette, and you're about to hear that after the show. What's the oldest recording you ever have, Frankie? Frankie, are you AI?
The oldest recording I ever had, a video of myself on my YouTube channel, is December 16, 2009, when I did the Singapore earthquake video.
Okay. The oldest I have is when I was 2 years old. My dad recorded us on a reel-to-reel. It was Valentine's Day, 1977. My dad just got back from work in Crieff Road in Scotland, and it was my brother Mike and Jamie speaking with my Aunt Patty on Valentine's Day. 1977, that's a long time ago, Frankie.
Monica, boy, you're so great so far.
Hello to Monica, hope you're well. Hello to everybody. Hello to Mr. McDonald. Frank McDonald often pops in to say hi. Hi, Frankie and Jack. Monica here, hugs, seeking God every day, 1976.
And this year here about this. Just imagine, guy fell down a mountain. He goes, do. Then the animals go, woo. They say, okay, doctor, this guy's all broken off. Throw him in the garbage.
Good to see you, Monica. Excuse me, the police officer drives by. Are you the doctor of the hospital?
Yeah.
Are you the doctor that actually threw the guy in the garbage for real?
Yes.
Why did you do that, sir?
I'm just too busy.
Put your hands behind your back. Come with me. You're going to tell these jokes on your world tour, Frankie, right?
Yes, and did you hear what they said? Monica's doing great so far. She's doing really great in Bonaventure, Quebec. And I'll say hi to Monica once again.
And you're having fun on the show?
Yes, I'm having fun on the show. And did you hear about this? It's been the cold weather in Montreal lately. They got warm and cold weather, rain, freeze, rain, snow in Montreal, including northeastern United States. A lot of rain going on in somewhere in Croatia and all these places in Turkey. And even Dubai had so much rain.
Dubai.
Israel had so much rain.
I remember it snowed on the pyramids a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
And we also have, I saw the sands when I was in France. It was raining red, and it was the sand from the Sahara Desert gets blown up and flies over the ocean, right? And impregnates South America. It's true. Hey, shout out to all the phytoplankton in the oceans that make life possible, to Stefan in Slovakia. And Frankie, you're having fun so far on the show tonight.
Yes, I'm having fun on Bass Guy Show so far.
I was going to say that anyone I've invited one or two people. It's mainly Frankie. If anyone wants to join the call, you can join at any time. You don't have to wait for Frankie to go. You just join. All you do is you press #175 and then upload your mind fragments, but no pressure. Just letting you know that.
That means that Pat's doing great so far. What's Pat up to?
I don't know. Pat's missing in action. He works hard all week. He works 9 to 5, so he often on Fridays he'll fall asleep
And Pat got a laptop with an AMD Ryzen 7 5th generation processor and a 512 gig solid state drive and 16 gigs of RAM.
And what kind of computer do I have now, Frankie?
And it's a desktop computer. It has a RTX 3060 GeForce graphics card. It has 6-core processor with 12 threads.
And Sky of the Universe is not here right now, but Stefan said he wouldn't be here this weekend, and he is. And Pat said he would be, and he isn't. So I think
that means that you got 1 terabyte SSD and 16 gigs of RAM on your desktop computer, RGB lights.
I just had to pay my website fee for the year, Frankie, and it was like $1 million. So if anybody wants to support the show, how can people help a Bass Guy Show, Frankie?
Go to click www.bassguyshow.com, click tip.
Thank you, Frankie. If you want to join the Patreon as well, you'll get lots of free, cool stuff as well.
I found out the other guy, Joe Yonley's on Patreon too.
Joey Only's on, because it's a great way to help musicians and artists, and that's what AI is. AI just steals everybody's stuff and then gives it back to you.
On my fingers.
Here at the Bass Guy Show, we affirm that Frankie McDonald is not AI. I repeat, Frankie is not AI. He's the real deal. Is it a little bit warm inside the hallway, Frankie?
Inside the hallway, it's a little bit warm right now. That means that, and did you hear about this? Hot dog carts will be open again sometime in the spring. Like some of those hot dog carts got RGB lights now.
We're talking about AI hot dogs, basically, right? Artificial intelligent hot dog stands.
It's a real hot dog cart with RGB lights decorated.
Patreon, orange pedal, tip, yellow pedal. That's right. If you want to help, there is a thingy on the chat board. Maybe I'll put it in the chat board because usually Pat is here and he puts it up for me. But there's no pressure for anybody to do anything. But as I was saying last year,
it's like the RGB lights decorated in his hot dog cart when they cook for the hot dog cart. It cooks hot dogs and sausages, and you get the RGB lights decorated in the hot dog cart.
And I guess the people in the big trucks that go by, they have lights underneath their trucks sometimes, right?
Yes. What about the hot dog cart or food trucks? They probably decorate with RGB lights.
RGB lights, and they're getting better and better every year. And I think the person that invented those lights won like a Nobel Peace Prize or something. LED lights. LED lights were actually invented for military equipment, and then stereos from the 50s and 60s had little lights like that already. Just takes a long time for things to catch on. Like a Bass Guy Show. I've been up since 5 a.m. getting ready for this. I work 18 hours a day doing this. Frankie is in minus 8 million degrees in the tundra and in the North Pole, and we're working really hard. So support Frankie, support a Bass Guy Show, support your local weirdo in your own town. instead of giving endless amounts of money to Netflix and the same. Anyway, so Frankie,
Here, but there's a lot of ships are blocked at the Strait of Hormuz Canal, like oil ships.
that's right, and maybe Stefan can tell us something about that. Ladies and gentlemen, live in Slovakia, how's it going, Stefan?
Peace. Very well.
Stolat, Jagnik,
And that means Stefan, you have to go to bed 1 hour early.
Yes, Juras. You recognize that song, Stefan?
It's Polish. I don't know this Polish song. But I know it's like celebrating birthday.
That's right. It's happy birthday in Poland. Or
That
in
means
French.
it's
How do you
beautiful.
sing happy birthday in French? Do you know, Frankie?
I don't know. Monica knows how. If she is on the show, Monica will know how.
Bonne fête à toi, bonne fête à toi, bonne fête, Stefan, sister in Slovakia, bonne fête à toi.
Her name is Faith or Vera.
And then Stefan, tomorrow night you have to go to bed 1 hour early to prevent the losing hour of sleep because time's sprinting ahead this Saturday night and this Sunday morning coming up.
I will work 1 more hour today.
And then lose an hour of sleep, that means you have to go to bed 1 hour early to get a right amount of sleep.
I will be at the night shift.
Okay, Stefan, I'm passing the show over to you and Frankie.
That means that the time springs ahead in Slovakia tomorrow night, Saturday night, and Sunday. People in your area, in your close friends in Slovakia, have to go to bed 1 hour early due to time spring ahead tomorrow night.
Yeah, I will work 1 more hour. 1 more hour today in the evening because we already have today.
That's when daylight savings time begins in your area. This Saturday night and Sunday. This Sunday coming up, daylight savings time begins in your area.
That's perfect.
The
Finally,
daylight savings time begins in your area.
finally, we will have a light till maybe 9 p.m. But this spring is quite cold in Slovakia, and I guess we will have a cold summer. Not as usually as hot. We used to have like maybe 4 weeks or 5 weeks 30 degrees Celsius, and it looks like if it's like if the summer is like spring, then maybe we will have 30 degrees Celsius at the end of July and the beginning of August, and that's it. Looks like colder weather is coming to Slovakia, and my parents bought new air conditioner for
And
their
that means
flat.
next weekend is Easter weekend. Time falls back down in New Zealand on Easter Sunday.
Perfect, amazing. I love that.
That means this weekend, time sprint ahead in your area.
Yes, that's amazing. And it's later than in Canada. You change your time maybe 3 weeks ago.
My daylight savings time began on March the 8th, and yours began on the 29th.
Yeah, it's like 3 weeks later. Now the time difference between Canada and Slovakia is only 5 hours. And from tomorrow it will be 6 hours again.
That means Slovakia will be 5 hours ahead of me again on Sunday.
Yes, exactly. Tomorrow we will be again 6 hours.
Right.
Usually. Hi.
And did you hear for this? Your time sprint ahead tomorrow night.
Yes, and then after tomorrow we will have 6 hours difference. Now we only have
There'll be 6 hours difference from the Bass Guy studio. 5 hours difference. 5 hours ahead from me. 6 hours ahead from Bass Guy.
Yes, perfect. Yes, 6 hours. There will be 6 hours different. BG, you've got the
Last
postcard.
weekend in October, your time. And a weekend before Halloween, the time falls back in your area. A weekend before Halloween.
That's amazing. And Frankie, you've got a postcard. BG's got postcard for all of you, 4 of you. For Dave, for Pat, for you, and for BG. Easter postcard.
That's right, and thank you, Stefan.
You're
I
welcome.
saved it.
And
I
the bass
saved
guy
it
next
for
to-
Frankie. Just a second, please, and 1 second, Stefan. I saved it for this show for tonight. That we have a postcard sent to us from Slovakia in real life. Stefan sends one every year for Christmas, and it says, "Enjoying springtime blessings, egg hunts, and cherished moments with loved ones. This wishes belongs to BG, Pat, Frankie, and Dave from Canada. Stefan in Slovakia."
That's
Thank
Dave
you,
Smith in
Stefan. That's
Winnipeg.
very kind of you, Stefan.
Happy Easter, bros.
Right on. Who's Dave again? Who's Dave?
Dave Smith
Dave
lives in
is-
Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's Uncle Dave who took you to the strip club.
No, that was Roger.
Roger, that's right. Van Goat likes that story. So
That means
he
Dave
loves that
Smith
story,
takes
yes.
care of his dog Samson. And Jen Smith's Dave Smith's wife and Professor Octopus, the Lord Octopus, there in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Yes,
okay, thank you, Frankie.
Dave has very hard times. He's dead. I think his dad died, and now his aunt died. So he has very bad times right now, Dave.
Well, I'm
So-
sorry to hear that,
Yes.
Stefan. And we
Dave
really
Smith's
appreciate
father
the
died
card.
last year in November, and his aunt died this month.
What does the
Yeah.
card say on the front, Stefan, in Slovakia?
Happy Easter. Happy Easter.
How do you say that in Slovak?
Veselú Veľkú noc.
Okay, and in Polish, it's I don't know what it is. It's Wesołe Świąt, is Merry Christmas.
Yes.
So yeah,
It-
we're
it-
getting older, and lots of people are passing away, aren't they? It's these are the days of our
It
lives.
is terrible. My dad
Hey,
is 78 years old now. 78.
And
One
as-
host of the podcast passed away on March 25th. Trevor Garner, the host of Trevor's Happy Hour podcast, March 25th, 2025. Trevor Garner, the host of the Trevor's Happy Hour podcast, passed away.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss, Frankie. And for this show is for all the people that pass before us. And that's what I keep saying, Frankie and Stefan, is that's the whole point of doing these shows and recording and taping things, is we're trying to acknowledge and celebrate life and record and document life. You know, it's a way of showing that how amazing it
Yes.
is.
I want to do that, but my son hates me for that. He hates me when I take photos and videos of him.
Everyone's like that, Stefan. Most people like that. People like, put your camera away, stop filming. What do you got that tape recorder for? Don't do that. And then when they hear their lover or child or father or grandfather 50 years later, they're like, holy shit, this is incredible. Isn't it like that?
Yes.
After the fact, they're like, wow, I can't believe you have this on tape from 30 years ago. This is unbelievable. And the person is alive with you in the room again, and you realize that all that chocolate and Christmas and gifts and frickin' stuff is bullshit, and that you would pay $8 million just to have a tape cassette of your loved one on a recording, wouldn't
Yes,
you?
exactly.
Tak, to jest prawda, moja kolego. To
I
jest
could see
prawda
that,
bardzo.
you know, where I could see that when our family from Canada visited us in our cottage in Kraliki. We used to have cottage at Kraliki, and everybody was like waving at me, why are you filming me? Why are you filming me? Everybody was mad at me. And the same at secondary school. We went to a school trip, and I filmed them, and all of them like, why are you filming me? And they were showing fingers and stuff like that. So
Yeah, but I mean, within reason with everything. So it's fun to just, when we did it, we were having fun. We used to pretend to make our own radio shows and stuff, and we did it in private, and we just had a bit of fun. And it's important. Everyone hates it when it's happening, but in the future, you know. But now it's
I
different.
agree with you. Yes, I agree.
Now everyone's recording everything, but without depth or meaning or context. It's just scroll, scroll, scroll. So, Stefan or Frankie, are you still having fun so far on the
Yes, I'm still having fun.
And
I'm still having fun so far.
Me too. Me too.
okay, I'm going to leave the conversation back to you and Frankie, so you have a chance to speak to each other.
Things are great so far. I'm having a great night. And did you hear about this Slovakia? It's time spring ahead is.
Yes, perfect. Tomorrow we are changing time to the daylight time. That's amazing.
The daylight savings time in Slovakia.
Yes, that's amazing. I love that. I like changing time in winter, and I like changing time in autumn, fall, and I love to the changing time. Some people hate it because they had to figure out how to change to the new time, but I love that. Because it's more economical for us, and it's like. I love the changing of the time, but a lot of people all around the world hate changing of the time. But I love that.
I agree, Stefan. I love it too because just anything, when anything changes, it's great. It's like, oh, because life changes, everybody changes, we all die.
Yes,
We get too comfortable in our comfort zones, and some people never even leave their town for their whole lives. They stay in one place. Change is growth. Change is
yeah,
good.
you know how I say? I say it changes life. Zmena je život.
Tak, to jest
Changes
prawda.
life.
Kto to jest, Frankie? Who is that?
Yes. Hi, Frank. Louis over. He's just a fan of mine.
Hey, sir. How's it going, sir?
Louis over. Head teacher was Monica is doing great in Bonaventure, Quebec.
Hi, Monica. How are you, sis? I hope you are fine.
That means, did you hear about this? Everyone in Slovakia and across Europe will be setting the clocks ahead, 1 hour ahead tomorrow.
Yes, we know, Frankie. That's perfect. And the changing is amazing, in my opinion.
And did you hear about this? Over
And
the
we have strong wings. Tomorrow we didn't have electricity at Hotel Shaktichka for 2 hours. We didn't have electricity. I came to work and everything was dark in here. I couldn't open the main gate for my car. I have to go around the gate through wooden cottage. So, but I successfully made it, and basically everything was dark. Guests didn't have electricity at our hotel, but fortunately now we have electricity, and but it was all because of the strong winds. Probably some trees fall on the electricity lines, or maybe some other uh, damage to the electricity lines.
and did you
And
hear about
yes,
did you hear about this? That people have to go to bed now or early on in Slovakia tomorrow night.
that's perfect. And we didn't have electricity in
Because
all, not only
they
in
don't want
Hotel
to
Shakti,
interrupt the schedule
yes,
of themselves.
but we didn't have electricity at all villages around Hotel Shaktička, at Selce, Niemce. So it was quite dangerous situation. And no, fortunately, we have electricity right now. So I love that. Sometimes you don't realize how important electricity is because we use smartphones, we use computers, we use fridges, we use freezers and stuff like that, and we only realize how important electricity is when we don't have it. Usually, people realize how important somebody or something is for them when they don't have it. So,
That means that every place has different daylight savings time.
yes, perfect. We are changing time tomorrow. Oh, today, because we have Saturday for like 4 hours already. So when I come from work at home, I will sleep at the same time as you sleep. Then I will wake up. I will watch soccer game because my team plays against Zvolen, which is 20 kilometers away from Banska Bystrica. And then I will go to another night shift. And I have another night shift on Sunday as well. So I am not going to go to my daily job, to the coffee shop. I will sleep on Monday after a night shift on Sunday. So, and my very good colleague, Matej Daubner, he is going to spare my daily job. So he will be at I have holidays on Monday. So he will work instead of me. Yes.
That's amazing, Stefan. And I got up from my backrest because what you said I thought was profoundly amazing, because you said about electricity and how you had no power, and everyone can relate to that. If you don't have electricity and you don't have your fridge, and then your food goes off and your lights don't work, and everyone's like, oh yeah, I know what it's like when we don't have electricity and we need it so much. And then you said it's kind of like people. When you don't have them anymore, you realize how much they're important.
How important. And now
Beautiful.
Let's think about Ukraine. They don't have electricity. They don't have people. They meet a lot of people is killed in Ukraine. So that's terrible what's been happening there.
Yeah, the news is just a big business, and social media is a big addiction and distraction. And like at one point, something like 1 to 2,000 Russians were dying every day.
Every day, that's insane.
Who cares about why or how? They just are, and that's
they have
that's
families,
fact.
they have kids, they have families, they have kids.
I lived in Poland. You live in Slovakia. People. That's one thing. If people never travel and always just stay in one village their whole lives, everything you learn in school, you learn is not true when you go travel. Everyone around the world's a nice person. Everyone's just trying to live. It's the people in politics who are fucked in the head.
Yeah, well, and now the war in Iran.
Yep.
And that means that all the oil ships are blocked crossing the Strait of Hormuz.
Yes, that's terrible. And like 800 tomahawks were fired to Iran. I understand that they have nuclear weapons, or they want to have nuclear weapons. So
that means the gas prices must be going up in Slovakia too.
Yes, we are quite all right.
And I've renamed the operation to, it's now called Operation JED, JED, Operation JED, and it stands for Operation Jeffrey Epstein Distraction.
Yes.
And Trump was on the news this week. He's always on the news every day saying something, because he loves that's the thing with everything 100% related to narcissism. Social media, Genghis Khan, Putin, whatever, name your character. Trump this week said he's now calling it military operation instead of a war. Like he's literally copying Putin. He thinks he's being I don't even know what the fuck's going on anymore, but it's just like, man, you have to have a lobotomy to believe this stuff. Hey, how's it going? Let's see who's with Frankie, Stefan. Who's with you tonight, Frankie?
I think few of my fans.
It looks great where you are, Frankie. You have a blue screen behind you. You look like you're on Star Wars. Are you sure you're not AI?
Here's me wiggling my fingers.
Are you sure? Okay, let's just check the computer here. Stefan, are you AI? Wow, you're professional. So now, Stefan, you know to trigger the camera, you make a sound, and you're great, Stefan. You got it.
Yes.
And thank you so much, Stefan, for the postcard, man. It made my week. Trust me, it really did.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Friends like you and Frankie are proof that there is a God. So people are going in and out the bar. It's karaoke tomorrow night, Frankie, right?
Karaoke tomorrow night.
What's happening tonight at the thing?
That means there's some other things and dance and things like this. Tomorrow, Sunday, is the last Jason Marshall We Don't Have Cookies podcast before Easter. Then on Sunday, April 5th, Jason Marshall is not doing We Don't Have Cookies podcast on Easter Sunday due to a holiday.
Thank you, Frankie. And just to explain to the viewers, Frankie is in Sydney, Nova Scotia at the Black Diamond Bar. You can Google it. And we have Stefan in Slovakia, and he's at the Overlook Hotel. It's the same hotel that was in the movie The Shining.
Yeah, hopefully not.
All work and no play makes Stefan a dull boy.
That means how? How many minutes left of Bass Guy Show?
We actually only have 2 minutes, and the reason I say the Overlook Hotel is because Stefan is in the mountains in the highlands of Europe, where I used to live in Poland, and he's at the top of a mountain at a ski resort, just like in the
Here's
Overlook.
a quick roundup of weather in North America. It's going to bring more hot weather in California. It's going to turn cooler in California. Then again, more warm air, cold weather fighting each other in Montreal. And in Europe, it's going to get warm air, cold air fighting each other. So is Japan and Australia and New Zealand because spring and fall there. Best of luck to you. I'm Frank Down. You're listening to the Bass Guy Show.
Thank you, Frankie. And we'll take you back to Stefan in Slovakia. Stefan, how did you endure the power outage? Did you have a flashlight? Were you prepared?
I have 2 flashlights, 1 headlight, and 2 headlights. So I even borrowed 1 flashlight to Robert, who is barman or waiter at Hotel Shaktička. So it was all right. It was smooth, and I'm not afraid when there is no light. So the 3 guests came and 1 small girl, and she said, "I'm afraid." She was really afraid of the dark,
of not having TikTok.
Yes.
I don't have TikTok. Help.
Yes.
Isn't it amazing, though? It's like you said, Stefan, that you like the change of time because it's something different. And then when the electricity goes out, it reminds you of how much you need electricity. Then that reminds you of how much you miss something when it's not there. And that reminds you of how you miss a human being when they're not in your life. We can take everything for granted. I.e., that's why I do the tape cassette recording thing, because I think every second's a miracle. And it's like when the power goes out, isn't it beautiful to go outside and you can see the stars and it's nice and quiet and you can see everything?
Yeah, I basically enjoy it as well, actually. Actually enjoy when there is dark, when there is change, when there is no electricity. Some of the people's characters show.
And coronavirus, like even right here out my front window,
yes.
We had wild turkey walking down the street, like 4 foot tall, huge turkeys walking, because it was like there was no people outside. So nature came back, and there was stories like in Vienna, there was dolphins swimming in the lake, in the ocean, in the streets, and India, people in Delhi could see they could see Darjeeling and the Himalayas for the first time in like 50 years. They could see the mountains for the first time in 50 years because there was no pollution, less pollution.
Yeah, a lot of pollution in Banska Bystrica, which is down in the valley. When I went cross-country skiing around Banska Bystrica in Shaktička, I used to go here cross-country skiing, and I could see down the dark city. It was not very nice picture.
Amazing. And I remember being in Poland and we went to the Tatra Mountains. It's so beautiful in that part of Europe, man. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, close to Banska Bystrica are low Tatra Mountains, and then close to Poland are high Tatra Mountains, and the high Tatra Mountains are really amazing.
I was there in the late 90s, so I do remember that everyone driving was completely mental. Like crazy.
Yeah.
Like driving fast in tiny little cars, like 100 miles an hour on ice roads. It was a bit crazy, but that's just life.
Yes, there are some crazy drivers here around here. I have to admit, sometimes I should go slower as well. So
that's because you're a speed demon, Stefan. Everybody knows it.
Yes. My dad said so, but I don't know.
So we only have about a minute left, Stefan. Thank you for the postcard of Frankie McDonald. It's been super good to talk to you. Stefan, you have been the longest viewer of a Bass Guy show. You started watching in 2013.
Yeah,
amazing,
show.
Man. And I remember seeing your cat and the cupboards behind you, and you would play guitar and stuff. So
people should support your show more.
You should bring a guitar to the hotel and just play once in a while on your own.
I have Chinese guitar and it doesn't hold a tune, so I have to buy a new guitar.
Well, we're going to try and raise money on a Bass Guy show. If no one gives me money, we'll see if they give money to someone else. We'll raise money for Stefan in Slovakia to have a better guitar, maybe
guitar.
A Yamaha or something, you know?
Yeah, Fender.
A Fender, oh yeah, okay. Well, happy Christmas and Easter to you, and happy birthday to your sister, Stefan. And how's your shift going at the hotel? Is the fire on, the fireplace?
No, not now.
It's warmer now.
With electric heaters, I have to heat here because it's not warm enough, so I have to heat it a little bit.
Hotel Šatička. Stefan works in a very famous hotel in the foothills of the mountains in Slovakia, and people go skiing there. And you have a very famous, like, old-fashioned fireplace that heats the whole hotel, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we have to go now. Ladies and gentlemen, Stefan in Slovakia. We've been cut off by Zoom. Well, screw you, Zoom. So now we're watching a video by Sky of the Universe, and Pat maybe fell asleep tonight. Pat, we love you. You never have to do anything. You're the best, as well as you, John, and to the 5 Patreons, to Gary Baus and Van Gogh, who tipped this year, and Stefan. So we made about $38 last month and $28 the other month, in case anyone's wondering. And we got a bill for almost $400 this month for the show. So if you would like to help, please, before I have to introduce this properly, let me take a sip. I got a very dry mouth. Well, there's the thing there. I have a dry mouth from my medication, from my spinal damage. I do this show in pain. I'm never trying to bitch or moan. I'm having a conversation with the reality in front of me in life. And if I'm sorry, I'm not a Pollyanna, like I don't just agree with everything and just fit in. And I'm not a flying monkey or an enabler. I just tell the truth. I have a conversation with the reality in front of me. And if you would like to help the show, you can go to bassguyshow.com and click on the yellow tip button. You see, Jack? You just have to ask the universe. And you can join Patreon for $5 American a month. Sign up once and just leave it forever. A cup of coffee and a muffin every month. That's like a quarter cup of coffee and a quarter slice of muffin every week. It's like 4 sips of coffee a week, and I make about 3 or 4 new videos a week. There's tons of stuff. There's 300 videos no one's ever seen with swearing and explosions and a whole bunch of stuff. And you can click on those 2 pedals. That's how you can help, because I've kind of made it like I was saying, it's not a guilt thing, but I've made all my albums and videos and everything completely free. And you can even join Patreon for free. You can just join. When you go to Patreon, it'll say pay here and help here, and just click no. But join anyway. You can join for free. That way, if you actually don't have money, I want you to join for free. And I've been doing this for 13, 14 years, and we have 5 Patreon members. So, you know, I'm paying money to entertain strangers for free. If you're watching on YouTube, it's absolutely free. You can click like, comment, share. I hate all this stuff, but there you go. There it is. And before that, the reason I did all that, I was talking about this. And 30 years ago, 1996, my brother Tom, who just passed away, he died 2 years ago on March 25th, 2024. And this is my brother Tom when I had just moved to Scotland the year before. And Kurt, who is Larry the producer, and it'll explain it in the thing. It's me, Tom, and Kurt, or Up a Ladder Guy, Bass Guy, and Larry the producer. This has never been heard before. It's on my Patreon, but I'm going to share it with you here tonight. Never heard before audio cassette tape done on a small, cheap ghetto blaster in 1 take only. Where is it? Never heard before in 1 take only on Ghetto Blaster. This is how much fun I'll do that again. Never heard before audio cassette tape done on a small, cheap ghetto blaster in one take only. This is how much fun we were having making audio art. This was recorded 30 years ago, way before the internet, podcasts, and social media. Oh, on a Bass Guy show, Tom, known as Up a Ladder Guy, and Kurt, known as Larry, the imaginary producer. Here is Kurt on guitar, Jack on bass, I was just going to college, and Tom singing on piano. We were in Thomas's bedroom, and my parents had guests over too from Canada, and everyone was partying and drinking and going to the pubs. We stayed home and we made this tape. Thomas and Kurt were 17, I was about 22. Best friend Kurt came from Montreal to visit Tom in Scotland. And this is us chilling out in Tom's bedroom, relaxing around, messing around, having fun on a tape like we did in the old days. And now Tom's children are the age now that Tom was when he recorded this. By pressing the record button halfway, we can make our voices sound like chipmunks or slowed down. Press more. I released 2 videos on March 25th. This one, and I also made a tape. I brought a tape cassette, and my ex-wife and I and my mom and dad, we got in a car in Glasgow and we drove down to Newcastle, and we met Thomas's new baby within the first 24 hours, and that is available also. And I make a new tape where I introduce the tape, I go outside, I do filming, I buy microphones, I'm doing all this stuff. And I was doing it on YouTube, but nobody helps on YouTube, so it's on my Patreon. Don't you think you should pay people for who do 18 hours of work a day forever all the time? Like, why do musicians just have to just play for free and make... Anyway, I'm going to stop. I hope you enjoy this. Thank you, trans fan. This might be the time when everybody leaves, because it's not like me talking about what sandwich you had for lunch. Hello to Bone Loads. Thank you, Stefan and Frankie. Hello to Trains Fan 101, See My Cast, Rick James, and anyone else, Zadia and Joe Castro watching, and to Monica. So without further ado, here we go. This is one of the first times we've done this on the show. And I think I can do a pop-out. Yeah, I can. So I'm going to try and do this properly. So this is like pay-per-view. I remember back in 1980 when before MTV came out, we only had 4 stations in Canada, and then pay television came out. Pay TV came out in 79, 1980, and for the first weekend they gave it to everybody for free. And so you got the TV guide, and they're like, oh my God, they're going to play, Star Wars, and then they're going to play Romancing the Stone, and they're going to play whatever. And people would get together and we'd camp out in each other's living rooms, and we watch TV for 2 days or 3 days, 72 hours straight. And that was their way of trying to hook you. So this is what I'm doing tonight. You get to listen to, this is a very simple, usually in my videos on Patreon, I'm talking and there's more graphics, this is a more simple thing, but this is because I did this in the honor of what a studio tape is. A friend of mine and some other friends too, we made Christmas tapes every year for each other across the ocean for a decade and a half or something, 15 years. And we'd make pretend radio stations and send them to other friends and stuff and say hello to each other. And on a tape cassette, and I have a tape cassette player, I hook it up, I got software and I hook it all up. And this is 30 years ago. This is recorded March 1996. I hope you enjoy. This was done all live on one take on a piece of shit ghetto blaster. And this is the edited version because it gets pretty rude.
Love. 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 Look at the moon. It's playing scales like a jazzy kind of tune. Love. 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 La 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 la
Thomas and Kurt Casey. That was Dad Tom. We are here today at 1 Perth Road in Studio 1 in Scotland, Dunning.
And in the morning, and at lunch, and whenever I'm alone.
Oh joy.
Oh, skit. Okay, Studio Perth 1, skit.
When I take a shit, I am in harmony. After my balls are in agony. When I get bored, I go in my room. I think to myself, I'll get laid pretty soon. But soon never comes, so then I get some drugs and have myself a toast. I venture in my sister's room and try on all her clothes. Then I slap in the mirror as I pose. Then I fart and scratch my and then I pick my nose. Then I have another whilst wearing pantyhose. When I take a shit, I am in harmony. After I are in agony. When I take a shit, I am in harmony. When I take a shit, I am in harmony. Body armor and boots that dash. Oh, Mega Man. Oh, Mega Man. Oh, Mega Man. Oh, Mega Man. All you beautiful people out there. Because if it wasn't for you, none of this would be possible. Not for one of us. Thank you and amen. Mega Man. Studio Perth 1. And I don't hate. Oh yeah. We've just come down here to have some fun. Right in Perth, Studio 1. Kurt, Sheva Sad, Jack and Tom, Casey are rad. Kurt's on guitar, Jack's on bass. I am singing all over the place. Word up, G. Word up, G. Yo, what's up? Cruising hard. I'm gonna get monkey.
Interrupt for 2 seconds. Can I pause it? Yeah, I can pause it. That's Kurt on guitar. He doesn't play guitar. Well, he's playing guitar. He's great. Kurt turned out to be like an amazing jazz musician who played at the Montreal Jazz Festival in New York and stuff. And he just did a little solo on guitar, and I went, woohoo! You went, I think it's hilarious. 30 years ago, man. And I love, even though we're just all learning to play, you can hear like just the creativity on the tape, what's behind all of us. And Tom's on fire. We're all like just art and fooling around. We came from in St. Anne's, we were all freaks, and we hung out in porches and parties, and everyone was always being creative. Like you can hear it here, it's raw. And it turned into professions and families and things like that. But I really miss that rawness. So if you're around in Montreal, come check out the festival this year. It's incredible, the lineup. And in the spirit of that kind of music, if you come to the Montreal Jazz Fest, a very famous family from Austin, Texas will be there. The Wooten family, the Wooten Brothers, Victor Wooten and his brothers. And apparently they all grew up in one bedroom with bunk beds, and they were poor, and like they used music as their, that's what poorer countries and people do. They use art and music as their currency. That's what the thing called culture, where people talk to each other and like use art and friendship and food and stuff. And go see Victor Wooten and the Wooten family, man. It's that kind of like where you make art fun. It doesn't always have to be. It can be, and it should be, and it's powerful. Banksy said it the best. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturbed. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. And the Wooten family, just like you heard in that song, we're just having fun. Now, there are skits on this thing. And then while we're doing skits, my dad and his friend visiting from England and Canada come home drunk from the pub. And there's different bits. And I had to edit stuff out because it gets way too rude. So let's go back to 30 years ago today, March 1996, when Thomas and Kurt were 17. I was about 22, 21. And this is 30 years ago exactly.
That was fun.
Hi. Welcome to Studio One Space. Hello. The name is Fuck. Today we are approaching the third stone from the sun. The third stone from the sun. You must excuse me for I'm speaking much too quickly. Isn't it the third rock from the sun? Yes. Earth. That makes sense. Let's land. Wait. The hydroflux motivator is expanding the microcapsules on the flux capacitor modular scatter resonance pump. But if the G-force enters the galactical manifestation, we will all implode into laughing gas. We are entering Earth's atmosphere. Is the flux neutralizer off? Check, Captain. Bring us in full speed. Oh my God, we're burning up! Oh no! I don't like the people on planet Earth. I just like the chickens. Wait, look, Jimi Hendrix looks cool. Oh joy!
This is Jack, and I'm playing my bongos.
This is Tom, and I'm
This is Kurt. Looking at the Michelin Man.
And
come to you to transcend our visions of life upon your.
We have smoked the holy herb, and we're going to talk about life.
The invisible age, man. It's near. I can't believe we're in the 19th century, man.
Do you want me to stop playing bongos, or should I just keep on playing?
Just don't play them as hard, man.
Yeah, okay, I'll just stop then.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll put on some music. Good. So we find something. Okay, so as we were talking about life before,
It's like it is.
The universe, it just is, you know?
Yeah, man.
You are me, and I am you, and we are one big happy family.
Wow. You know, I think what Jack's saying there, man, it's like it goes with my vibes, man, and fucking.
Yeah, man, yeah.
I dig those things.
Yeah, I dig, like, life, you know, like the energy from within.
That stuff fucking digs my shins, like it's like totally Earth Angel far out.
Nick off ready for Nicky. Nick off ready for Nicky. Right, we are still so lonely.
Yeah.
So Kurt,
I broke your Michel Cusson CD.
Oh, it's stuck in the wall.
I'm a band leader?
Yeah.
I'm a band leader. Not only can I drink a whole lot, but I play 23 different instruments.
27 hours a day.
Self-taught, you know. Wouldn't be able to tell if you heard me, though. When I play along to those groovy tunes that I know, all the girls for 5 miles around get hot pants for me. Hacha! Me and the boys, we have a new act now. Been working on it for 3 weeks or more. The saxophone player pretends he's a queer, and I pretend that I'm a queer. And get this, we pretend, during the concert, to kiss each other, and we make it look to the audience like we kiss each other on the mouth. For real. And when we play those fast jazzy numbers, boy does the crowd go wild. Wow, wait till we get to Las Vegas.
Wow, that's good. So, back to life, man. Jim Morrison's cool, because he's in the desert and stuff, and like, he speaks to Indians, and he's like, he does poetry, like, it doesn't even rhyme, but it's cool. And if you look up into the sky and look at all the stars, you start to think, look at all the space out there, and I wonder where it goes.
Shrill, demented sparrows bark the sun into being. They rule dawn's kingdom, the cars a rhying chorus. Then workmen's songs and hammers, the children of the schoolyard, 100 high voices, complete the orchestration. No unthought-out being, he who thinks he has stepped forward.
Avoid the society of things you could easily have and try to exhaust yourself by a physical desire when you feel a strong labor that makes you want to. On the store, so there's this girl named
First
Susie,
thing I remember
and I said that maybe
and then I
you
said
should
to
have come
her
over
was
here.
when I transcended upon the alien.
What about my underwear? So you said that.
And she said,
I said to them,
no, that's okay.
why
You can
must
have
I
it.
be?
And then
Thank
this
you.
guy came
And
up
I said,
and
have what?
to him,
I want my underwear back.
How much was
The
it?
alien
And
looked at me, she
49
said,
and 15.
They said, we have
Oh,
come for
your
your
underwear.
brain.
Came up to
I thought
148, but
you wanted
first
So
my
I went
underwear
in the
was
spaceship.
So I said, well, I'll just have
I went
both
over
right?
to her
And I
and
shine.
everything
and
seemed
I nailed
to
it
make
to the
sense.
wall.
Buttons.
And then his face.
They wanted my brain.
Why don't you try something else?
So I
And I said, what?
Put me in the
You're
chair.
gonna beat up
She
the
said,
aliens.
Why
That
don't
was
you nail
bullshit.
my tits to the wall?
I hardly remember it,
The
but
such
good.
thing is green if the cat
Well,
is in the
fuck,
sand.
man, I knew you
They
liked
stole
it
my
kinky,
brain.
but that's a bit extreme, don't you think? She
The
said, yeah,
aliens
okay,
have
that's
my
true.
brain.
Backwards.
So then,
They know my thoughts. They are
walked over down to the pub,
I can't
understand.
and I got a pint of lager, and I
met them on a
contemplated
Tuesday.
about life for a few minutes. And then I said to the bartender, oi, give me another beer.
It was amazing.
And then that girl came in and said,
Qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
After that, I went
why don't
out.
you
Après aujourd'hui,
learn how
I
to
had
speak
a
another
walk.
j'ai
language?
cherché pour mon château.
And I said,
Well,
that's a good plan, but the thing is, I learned how to speak another language.
And I went.
Whenever time I walk down the street, it won't make sense.
I can't even
because
play guitar.
when I talk to someone in English, and they'll
As
talk
long
to
as I'm
me
doing
in
something for the
Hungarian,
kids, then that's all
and
about
then I
it.
said, why don't you take a basketball and throw it across the street?
And he does the chomp.
And
Borrow angel being.
the end.
The end.
We find Captain Joy going on one of his space missions with his second in command, Fuck. Hey, Captain, how do I work this computer? I keep fucking everything up. Well, fuck. Just flip the monitor adjustment panel with the flux capacitor switch. But the hydro component interface lock won't appeal to my court decision. The coordinates on the Navicom indicate a vast majority of meteorites in the proximity of the galactic space constitutional implodation scan. Yes, but Captain, may I point out that the x-axis is rotating at a point of 3 joules per second, so I suggest I go have a jam in the bathroom. No, fuck. Adjust the joules with your Mega Factor 9 plasma beam adjustment scanner. It's in the glove box, you fucking idiot. Captain, keep your eyes on the road. Sorry, fuck. We are entering vast space where everything gets sped up. Oh my god. scary, don't you think? Fuck. Kids, don't try this at home. Your knob might fall off. Trust me. It's happened to me before. I had to scotch tape it back together just because I'm the second in command. Fuck. What, Captain, you shit up? You're a hyper knob. Oh no! The universal monitor detects the trouble zone. Has lots of energy coming our way. Any suggestions, number one? I think we should eliminate the Y factor and increase pulsation to warp 28 -5. Now entering the atmosphere of planet Zircon, Captain. Quickly adjust the pi square diameter factor array, for the tractor beam is inorbitable for our condensation level. Oh my god, Captain, I think we're entering hyperspace again. Oh shit, what's happening? We can't leave this yet. Oh, Captain, the best we're going faster. Switch, Captain. Oh my god. Whoa, that was more scary the second time. Fuck. Captain, I think there's a problem with the gas tank. Captain, we're leaking petroleum. Yes. Oh no, we're not, because we're in Zorkon, you fucking idiot. Captain, you... The galactical pull is becoming a factor in the MXZ, thus creating a G-cent to my face. Oh, what are we going to do? Captain, what's that? Red alert, Captain. We're coming in for a crash landing. No, One day later. Oh, my head. I think I broke my bollocks. Good. If it wasn't for you, it would never have happened. You fucked up the modular landing beam flux. Well, maybe if you had just let me in the bathroom before I interstollicated with the shimmering shit.
So just to explain to Crumbs and anyone new joining, unless you've been watching before, I don't know, but for anyone new joining, we're listening to an audio tape from exactly 30 years ago today, 1996, when my brother Tom moved to Scotland a year before me. I was in Vancouver and St. Anne's here in Montreal, and Tom was living with my parents in a little tiny apartment in Scotland in a tiny village with 500 people called Dunning, 1,000 people, 500 people back then. And Tom and I shared bunk beds. I started going to music college. Life was tough. Our brother just passed away. And Kurt, who was Larry the producer, came to visit us. Came to visit his best friend Tom, who was up a ladder guy. And Tom just passed away 2 years ago this week, March 25th. And I'm bass guy, Tom's up a ladder guy, Kurt's Larry. So it's Tom, Jack, Larry, Kurt. And this is us 30 years ago. And I used to make tape cassettes like this all the time with friends and people or alone and send them to people around the world 30 years before podcasts, 30 years before. So that's where a lot of my complaining comes from, is that I've spent my whole life doing this and still do it. Do it better than ever before. It's all on Patreon. I'm resharing a lot of this old stuff. To me, this is gold, because people I love, like my little brother's dead, and he's alive right now here in this room on tape, and we're sharing it around the world. And to me, that means something. It means a lot. That's all that music is. Led Zeppelin, Queen, The Who, Janis Joplin, Joni Mitchell. It's just people sharing their lives in color and stereo and black and white, whatever. It's a lot more important than making foam car seats and, selling aluminum siding or beef jerky sticks. There's a place for that too in the universe. But anywho, I like to focus on what's important. To live in the hearts of others is not to die. And this stuff is important to me. And so to see the internet come along, and I was doing this stuff, not just me, but my friends, I've been specifically doing this kind of stuff since I was about 7 years old, recording audio, tape, video. And just to watch the whole world come along and everyone do their podcasts and their shows and their movies and their Netflix, I just feel like I'm chopped liver. It's not jealousy. It's not competitiveness or validation or approval. It's like, where's the respect? I make like $20 a month and like 14 viewers, and it's just like, maybe I'm exaggerating with the figures a bit because it's more like 28,000 people a week, but none of them tip. So thank you to the people who do. Thank you, Jarrell, Stefan, Van, Sky, and Gary, and the 5 Patreons. You know, a handful of people. There's about 5 to 7 people that support this show. 5 to 7. And what I'm explaining is people, oh, you shouldn't complain. You should be more grateful. You should shut your fucking mouth and listen. Because I have a point here, and I'm being honest and authentic and telling the truth, which is the opposite of being a narcissist asshole who wakes up from... People who wake up at 9 a.m. every morning to go to work are the people that follow orders and drop bombs. That's Banksy. There's a place for everything. I'm just saying it's frustrating that all this podcast, internet, talk show bullshit I was doing in the 1980s, and it's just like no respect, no like there are 5 to 10 people that like it, and probably about 10 to 100 people that spy on me and lurk on me and watch me and turn on their phone and they scroll and they look and they never hey, how's it going, people in St. Anne's? Hey, how's it going? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. People who watch over and over, check in, you know, is he doing well? Is he successful? Should I be jealous? Is he falling apart? Is he having a breakdown? Does he suck? Is he a loser? Let's check in and see. That's what that's what social media has become. So that's what we're doing, Jarrell. We're listening to a tape cassette that we made in our bedroom 30 years ago, exactly today, with no effects, all live in one take.
Maybe you could have
And this is my brother and Tom and Kurt doing skits alone in their bedrooms. So this is for you, Tom. I love you. Rest in peace.
saved us. By the way, Captain, you're a shitty driver. You fuck you. And besides, you know you can't wank in outer space. The Smurf flies into the control panels. We wouldn't want that again, now would we? I was hoping to hit you in the back of the head, but you wouldn't let me. Bastard! Fuck you! Fuck! No! Fuck! Look behind you! Oh my god, what the fuck is that? You stay here. I'm going to hide in the spaceship. Oh no. Why did you come to Zorka? Captain! What is that? Help me! Help yourself, fuck! Captain! Why are you on the planet Zorka, human? Because I'm looking for... Together on my planet. Captain! He's eating me! Captain! Here, I'll shoot him with my monitor ray. I'll set it for kill. Now, just remember I saved your life, fuck. Captain, I think we're inside the alien. You mean he ate us? I think so. All oxygen levels indicate carbon dioxide with carbon monoxide to create an imbalance of chemical reactions. Therefore, we have 20 minutes of breathing space left. I also see on my monitors that there is some iodinic factor 9 gas. So whatever you do, don't fart. Okay, Captain. Look, a female alien. Oh my god, she has nice... Hi, boys! Hi. My name's Jathronia. That's a beautiful name. Can you hang on a second while I talk to my captain in private? Okay, boys. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. The end. Oh, joy. do, bee bop it do, do ba do ba do bee baby bee baby let's go. Yeah.
High speed down. High speed down. Other speaker.
Fuck off! Okay, let's try our new song called a lot of numbers are 8, 11, 14, 18, 23, 24, 44. 15 numbers. Okay.
I'm a humanist. Why hurt anybody while I'm getting happy? There's no need. Yeah. If they need killing, yeah. It just depends whether you can justify the killing. If you can justify the killing, yeah.
So we're both right.
How'd you justify killing?
But what about the getting pissed part and having fun?
No, the getting pissed part is easy.
You don't understand, Jack.
Well, the getting pissed part is easy because he's just about to fleet his movie.
Oh, the studio's
The getting
wires.
pissed was beautiful. It was really nice.
To organize the wires.
Jack, what does it mean when an electrical thing has to be grounded?
Hey, sorry, Matt. Okay.
It's
When it's not grounded,
it's scary.
it goes buzz.
Yeah, but you can get a
How
shock.
come you know so much stuff?
Yeah, once I was playing,
You must have read books.
Wicked. And my sister's...
I always rolled them up and then I just...
6 of them
Just saves them for people going, breaking them.
Easy lines to drop. There's 6
That's
of
a
them.
real patch cord.
So, yeah,
Look at a real
drop.
patch cord. A real one.
I liked enjoying the two screws. It's probably a trick.
No.
It's like they make a Mercedes and they put the spark plugs in with
They make it look strong.
like stuff like that.
I'm sure it will break in a few months.
Doing the,
Patch cords are always great. I'm gonna get a wireless. My friend got one for 100 quid, Dad. You know the little wireless, like guitar, and you got your little antenna? 100 quid he got his for. You can... No, that's very good. Very good technology nowadays.
I'm not so sure. There must be something weak.
You've got, if you...
I was a cowboy. I get myself a horsey and sailed across the sea. This song's going out to one brother by the name of Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson, we love you.
I love wearing nothing but a flower in my hair. I was completely naked, except for the flower in my hair. I was running through the field. I was completely naked, except for the flower in my hair. There was a flower in my hair. I love you. I love you. Love you. I 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 love you. Running through the field, completely naked, except for the flower in my ear. There was a flower in my ear. I love you, I love you, I love
Kurt, your vagina is beautiful.
So 1, 2, 3.
washing the plates and the glasses haven't been washed yet?
That's because I do the dishes, boss, just like you.
We saw a nipple.
Studio 1. Dishes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Doing the dishes, boss, just like you said.
But, what dishes are you doing? Why are you washing the plates and the glasses haven't been washed yet?
That's because I do the plates first.
You do the plate? What?
I do the...
You always do glasses first.
But, boss, I do the glasses last all the time. And it always works for me.
That's why the dishes are always dirty nowadays. What are you up to? Do you know anything about dishes?
Why don't you tell me, boss?
Always do the glasses first, boy. You got that? Always do the glasses first.
Well, guess what, boss?
What?
I do the fucking pots first, you fucking bastard. And then I do the fucking dishes. And then I do the fucking glasses. And
You
then
do the pots first!
Never do the pots first, you bastard!
I always do the pots first, you fuck.
Never do the pots first, boy! I can kill you! Hey. Yeah, you. Wanna buy a watch?
Name is Jeremy. I live in a tree. I like to eat mustard on my hot dogs because it rules. I have a pet frog. His name is Jimmy, and he goes everywhere I go. You know, you just can't beat him. It's Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy the frog. Better than a cat or a parrot or a dog. It's Jeremy. I like it when I feel good. It really digs my shin. It's totally far out worth it to stop, especially when the harmonious vibes that I get when chilling with my friends, like really freaks my mother load. But then again, it just depends on you. If I feel good, if I could, I'd feel good. I feel good. If I could, I'd feel good. When I feel good, it freaks me out beyond recognition. When I feel even better, it's like a premonition of God. It's just totally cool, man. Freaks me out. Out of sight. Earth angel. Aw, yeah, that's right. Fuck you! Grooves in the heart, grooves in the
Heart. Okay, we're here live in Studio Perth 1, Scotland, with Kurt for the last time ever. We hope one day that we'll have Kurt back in our studios, whether it be Perth Studio 1.
Whether it be in Dunning or whether it be in Canada.
Or whether we get our own recording studio in Las Vegas.
It just doesn't really matter where. It just matters if we're...
As long as there's a studio, Kurt must come back. And that's a promise.
Yeah.
We have this on tape. Proof. We promise that when Jack gets his studios, or if I get my studios, if Kurt gets his studios, then we must visit each other and jam in the studios.
And I found that this past
8 days.
8 days, almost 9.
Oh, I'm gonna be the grand wazoo at the window first thing. Gentle folk.
I found that these past 9 days been really, really cool. Best part of my trip. And it's saddening to leave, but well, time waits for no man, and it's just my time now. So bye.
I just freaked out some
grooves in the heart.
Okay, Kurt.
Yeah.
Your job is the studio for the last time, so we're gonna break a plain loaf of bread and eat it.
Okay.
Plain bun. We're going to break bread together.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Kurt.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that concludes the tape. There's my brother and I. I hadn't seen my brother for 15 years, and he gave me the gift of coming to see me before he left. And I'll never forget that. That stuff is just absolute priceless gold. So thank you very much for watching the show. Shout out to Stefan in Slovakia. Sky of the Universe. John, Base 4001. Hope you have some good shows at the church. Thank you for the people who helped. You know who you are. I can say your names 1,000 times, but you know who you are. Thank you very much. It's about 7 of you. Thank you very much. Maybe in another 38 years I'll get the hang of this stuff. The video you see above is Sky of the Universe filming Montreal this year, and I made this music for him this year. So it's brand new music and brand new video, and it's time for us to go. The Ram will reach St. Anne de Bellevue soon, and people can go to the Montreal Jazz Festival on it. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week. You just watched yourself a Bass Guy show. This has been episode 1636 of a Bass Guy show. The Bass Guy Show is one of the first live streaming musician shows on the planet Earth. To live in the hearts of others is not to die. Bass Guy loves you, no fear. Thank you, Crumbs and Bass. Thank you, Stefan in Slovakia. Thank you, Frankie McDonald, for calling in. And Stefan for calling in as well. Larry, I hope you're well. Love you, bud. I hope everything's okay. That was great. We did something different tonight. And I'm going to start giving myself permission to do that more often. If I'm actually paying money to do this, I might as well have a little bit of fun. It doesn't always have to be play the bass, do a jazz song, do this, talk, have a guest. One day we might just film a cup of Jello for 3 hours, We can do anything we want. Hello to all the lurkers in my neighborhood watching. How's it going? It's okay too. Maybe sometimes people who are lurking they don't like talking to the internet. Maybe some people are checking in, trolling, lurking to see what's going on. There's a place for you too in the universe. And just being myself and expressing myself and sharing my art and life with you, paying to do it. And if you'd like to help a Bass Guy Show, you could always go to bassguyshow.com. And if you click on the yellow tip button, just the tip, yeah baby, you can help out the show. And if you want to adopt a Bass Guy Show and help out, join Patreon, fill out a page. It takes 5 minutes. It's $5 American bucks a month. You never have to watch a thing, or you can watch every day. I put up new videos every week, about 3 every week. And lots of cool stuff behind the scene, things that I can't do here and all that stuff. Imagine supporting music. Who would have thunk? BassGuyShow.com. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and follow. And hey, you don't have to do anything. Who the hell am I to tell you what to do? You can do anything you frickin' damn well want to. So when I'm talking, I always try to over-explain because I think people don't understand. Is that when I'm doing the show, there's literally 400 buttons in front of me on 2 different shows. Like I have 11 different scenes, like 11 different channels, and on every channel there's about 30 different graphics to pop in and out. So it's hard to talk at the same time, do all the technical stuff, play the music, take in the guests and all that kind of stuff. And I'm really tired. Lately I've been like completely 100% overworked and doing too much. Because I can't just do this Bass Guy Show, feature a whole bunch of stuff, and then go do the Patreon show. And then I step out my house, and it's like I might as well be on the planet Mars. It's fucking weird. It's weird, dude. Thank you for watching a Bass Guy Show. Bass Guy loves you, no fear. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. Thank you for watching. But are you serious? Just a second. There's someone knocking at my window. I think it's the same person from last week. Okay, window. Trying to do my show here. Freaking kids. Told you, Larry. Don't let people knock at the window. I'm too old for this. Oh, my retirement. There's always something at the window. So before I finish the show, I just turned off the projector. It's a really cheap projector, the tape cassette on the wall. It's so loud. You don't hear it through the microphone, and I mute the microphone, so it's like the whole time. There's like 8 billion things. There's so much going on. It's really hard to just sit and do nothing. So this is what the show is like with absolutely no effects or anything. So that's what the show is like with no effects, with no music. I could even turn off the lights and turn on the lights. A lot of smoke and mirrors and stuff. So it's been fun. I started this show, as I said at the very beginning, because I suffered from spinal damage. I was a working musician. I used to work at 2 colleges and a university. I was a professor teaching music in, I did clinics in Edinburgh and Dundee, and I worked at Perth College, and I worked at Stowe College and the University of, what was it called, Academy of Music and Sound in Glasgow and Jamaica Street, in the city centre of the second biggest city in Britain. And I worked at Glasgow University teaching jazz students privately. And at Perth College, I had like tons of students. And I had my spinal cord popped out, and I became paralyzed. And let alone just being a musician, there's no dental plan, there's no security, there's no backup, there's no nothing, and you spend your whole life doing the opposite. There's nothing for you at the end of it, and you spend your whole life celebrating people's weddings, birthdays, Hanukkah celebrations, bar mitzvahs, anniversaries, whatever, life events, and you get a coupon, $100, whatever, per gig, and then there's nothing for you. And then on top of that, it came from a poor, fucked up family. All my brothers are dead, everyone. And then people look at you sideways. And when I was in Britain, people trusted me. Like I actually worked in schools. I took care of children, hundreds of children, police checks, everything. I did it. And I come here and I'm treated like an alien, like I don't exist. I get sideways looks and who's this funny guy? And it's fucking weird, man. It's weird. Like, was that real? Did I go to Scotland and Europe and was respected and had jobs and accolades and everything, and come back and there's nothing? As soon as my back broke, including people or person, everybody just dropped me like a hat, except 1 or 2 people. Everyone just drops you. You don't exist. It's called discrimination. It's called ableism. And the thing is it could happen to you. Instead of giving up, I did this show. I started this show with a computer I found in the garbage, and I was on my back when I started the show. You can go find the old shows from 2013. They're on my YouTube. Just nobody ever looks. That's all. And I started live streaming 10 years before everyone else started doing podcasts and shows and everything. Been here for fucking ever. Been playing for 38 years. Multiple instruments, blah, blah, blah. And I wake up in the morning and I made $4.78. That's the reality, but I keep going and I keep doing it, because if I did it for money or approval or validation and all that other bullshit, I would have quit a long time ago, because I don't get any of that, including like Rodney Dangerfield says, can't get no respect. Don't get no respect. So today's show is dedicated to the life of my brother Thomas Casey, who passed away 2 years ago today. And we listened to a tape cassette of Thomas, my little brother, and Kurt, his best friend, in Scotland 30 years ago today. That's all. He still loves you, no fear. See you next Friday. And if you want to grow, leave your little town.
Live right here on the internet from beautiful Montreal, Canada. Prepare your innards for music, comedy, live guests, gimmicks, and more. Buckle up and get ready for a Shaka Springboard Blast Band.